Hey guys, I'm so excited to be finally playing around with the new Mikayla X Glamlite palette. This is what the UN carton looks like. It's so gorgeous. In the back you have her beautiful face right here. I can't wait for you guys to see these eyeshadows perform. But beforehand, let me go ahead and read what this eyeshadow entails. It says, what's poppin'? Just over a year ago, I decided to pursue my dream to be a beauty content creator representing New England. And now I'm sharing with you the palette of my dreams. I designed this palette to be a true representation of who I am. If I could have only one palette in my collection, it would be this one. I would not have been able to do this without you. All of your support. I'll help fall in love with this palette the way I have. With love, Mikayla. So honestly, down to the presentation, this is obviously super gorgeous. I am so excited for you guys to see this eyeshadow palette in action. So let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. All right, so to start off this eye look, I'm gonna use the shade Freetown. I'm gonna go ahead and use my JH40 brush. It's a little detailed brush just like this. It's perfect to carve out your crease. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and place this right in my crease. Also trying to see where my fold is because I want the shade to pop a little bit. So I do wanna go a little bit above it as well. And right now we're just shaping out this area. It is gonna look kind of messy right now, but once we start blending, it will look really nice. So now to blend out Freetown, I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade The Best Color. And I'm taking out my Morphe Sweet Oasis brush and then meshing these two shades together, going in circular motions. Really tiny motions to blend the shade out. I want there to be a very seamless look. Now, windshield wiper motions, I'm just gonna go back and forth doing this. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Freetown. Now I'm going on the very edges and just slightly blending out. I'm going really light to add a little amount of pressure. Going in with The Best Color. And just going on around these edges. Now to deepen up this outer V, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Mass Hole. I'm using my Makeup Tomorrow E3 brush. This color is so pigmented, so go in very lightly. As you can tell, I'm just doing tapping motions. As you can see, I'm just keeping this color concentrated on the outer V. Going back in with Freetown just to blend out Mass Hole just a little bit. Just like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the inner portion of my lid. I'm gonna use my Dior's Forever Skin Correct Concealer and my P. Louise flat brush. Just taking a little bit of product. Oh, I'd say that was a little bit. It wasn't a lot, I swear. I'm gonna start cleaning up our lid. This doesn't have to be super perfect. So I'm gonna stop right there. Now I'm gonna take the shade Nas. Hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I'm taking that on my pinky finger, and this is going in the inner portion of my lid. This color is gorgeous. Now to get in right in this area right there, I'm gonna go ahead and use my JH42 brush by Morphe and just add that color right in there where I couldn't reach with my nail or my finger. Now for the middle section, I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Audrey. And again, I'm taking another Morphe Sweet Oasis brush. This is now like a very detailed, very small brush. Taking the shade Audrey, placing this right in the middle, concentrating it more right on the very edge of my hole. I want this to blend into that shade. Now very lightly, I'm gonna start blending it into Nas. And I'm going back in with a little bit of Nas and just further make these two shades look seamless. That is legit perfection. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and we'll finish up our lower lash line. All right, so for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Mass Hole. And I'm taking that shade on my Jaclyn times e.l.f. J6 brush. It's a flat little definer brush just like this. And now I'm just gonna be patting this shade close to my lower lashes. To blend down Mass Hole, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Freetown. And I'm blending that out with my JH39 brush. And now to further blend this out, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade The Best Color. I'm taking that on my Sigma E47 brush. And just running this all throughout here. I'm going back in and adding a little bit of Freetown. Now that that's all done, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Jaclyn Cosmetics Iced Highlighter. And this is going to be our inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight. I'm going to go ahead and add the Marc Jacobs eyeliner in the shade Out of the Blue to my lower waterline. And a little bit up to my upper waterline as well. For mascara, I'm going to go ahead and use my Lancome Lash Eye Mascara. I'm going to coat my top and bottom lashes. Now for my falsies, I do have one on and I am using my Baddie B Lashes in the style #flirt. This is in the light version. Alright you guys, and this completes this eye look. I'll go ahead and zoom you guys back out. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Overall, I'm honestly super excited and happy for Mikayla for doing her first collab with Glamlite. This palette came out so gorgeous and all the colors in here are just absolutely stunning. And you guys know I love my bold, bright colors and I haven't done any colorful looks recently. I've been sticking to my bronzy neutral shades, which is really rare for me to do because you guys know I love my colorful eyeshadows. So for me to see this palette and actually have a palette like this to use inspired me to use more colors and just, you know, take out all my brighter shades and just use them. This palette does retail for $42, which honestly, I cannot complain. It's totally worth the money. I feel like it's spot on, or even considered to be on the cheaper side, just because of how beautiful these shades are and how pigmented they are. Usually palettes like these tend to run a little bit higher in price tags, which is pretty crazy. So for this to be $42, that is insane. And right now you can pre-order this collection on Glamlite. So if you guys want to get this palette, you can definitely pre-order it. And honestly, this packaging is just super gorgeous. I love this. And this isn't my first time using it. I did want to do a first impression on it, but once I got it in the mail, I just got it and just started using it. I just got too excited and I played with it. I did use these purple shades right here before. So MJ, Pot 2, Frisky, and Protege. Sorry if I'm like butchering these names, but honestly you guys, don't pass out on this palette. It's super gorgeous and totally worth the hype. Mikayla, I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited and I can't wait to create eyeshadow looks for you guys. Also note that there are pressed pigments in this eyeshadow palette. So Harley, How You Doing, Gemini, Hot Cocoa, Willow, Simba, Buffalo, Chicken, Manifest, Iconic, Simping, Immaculate, MJ, Nas, Perjay, Pot 2, Loop, Frisky, and Masshole. Those usually pressed pigments tend to stain your eyelids a little bit. So if you guys are scared about that, just know that there are pressed pigments, so they tend to do that sometimes. I know some of my Artist Couture palettes have done that to me. Keep that in mind if you guys don't like that. But overall, she did such an amazing job on this. I love this palette. So if you guys want me to do another look using this palette, using specific colors, please go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead and create another look for you guys. Also, if you purchased this palette, let me know how you guys feel about it. If you liked it, if you didn't, what colors are your favorite ones. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please feel free to give me a like, comment below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!